Got the fork back from Fox. I don't know if they sent a new one, but I sent this with them. But I got this in the box. This I did like a new lower because the bottom I had was black. That's my job right there when I put it on. And then also the 2 stickers here on the crown, or from when I had it on the bike. So what they ended up doing was just replace this whole. They replaced the whole lower basically. They just sent me my my old crown and steer area, but this whole piece is lower. Everything. That's cool. Thanks Fox, hooking me up. Now I can go ride. The Fox sent my fork back. What they ended up doing was replacing this whole lower is brand new. Whole lower. They just sent me my old crown and, you know, steerer tube. But now the fork is black, so now it's gonna match the frame. So I'm gonna build this back up. I was gonna part it out, but now that I got the fork back and I don't have no issues with it, there's no reason not to keep it. So we're gonna build it back up, guys. Not for sale no more. These trucks on deck. Let's go see this bike. Check it out, guys. With that enduro, now looking clean. And with the black fork, the fork I had before, the lower was like a grayish color. So, you know, Fox sent me, you know, the black one, so it looked clean, man. Well, I was gonna get rid of this bike just because of the fork. I didn't like the travel. It was a lot of issues I had with the fork, but I'm not complaining now. It looks beautiful. Look at this. I was gonna put this purple Deity stem, DD Deity, tomato, here to have it like that black on purple. But the thing is that I got this stem shorter for a reason, because the top tube is a little longer for me, and I dislocated my shoulders in the past. So it's like I feel like it's just too much pressure on my back and on my shoulders. So with this stem is a lot better. That's a 35 millimeter. And then this top tube is shorter. So when I had it on here, I was hitting my knees on the bar. So this one works fine. So everything is balanced, you know. But the bike looks beautiful. And I had bought this brake, this Magura brake. It's good. It's all plastic, but it does the job. I had bought this brake for this bike because I was having issue with the Avid brakes. I mean, the fronts are fine, but the rears suck. But since I end up riding that bike more, because it's my street bike, I decided to just leave those brakes on here and then put the old Haze on here. 15-year-old brakes, guys, still work, do the job. They just need new pads, but I'm not gonna really look how old that thing is. It just make the bike, you can't really tell, but it's like, man, them brakes don't belong on the bike because like they're old school, but do the job. They work. I don't ride this bike as much. There's no trails around here. I might ride it downtown, so I need the gears to go around riding around town, and they have like stair gaps over here, so I was thinking, hey, you know, it's a perfect bike for that. But I'm not gonna be riding this bike a lot. And so these brakes, they do the job, you know. When the time comes, I need to buy new brakes. Most likely, I'm just gonna get, I'm gonna keep testing out those out here and see what they do. You know, see if they can handle, because, you know, they're plastic or whatever, polymer, whatever kind of material this is. I'm pretty sure it's not a cheap plastic. But I wanna see how these handle them. They do, and if they work good, then I would just get a better version of these and put them on that bike and see what it does. But yeah, the issue I had with the fork was it was creaking. I was pressing the front brake and I thought it was my headset or the front brakes, and it wasn't. So when I put my hand here, because I heard it coming from this area, like I held here and I pressed the front brake and I felt some play in the front. I was like, that's weird. So the thing is that I bought this bike brand new in the box about a year ago, but it's a 2014 model. But I think this was one of the bikes that had an issue with the fork, because I ended up getting this bike for a really good deal, and I didn't think nothing of it. I just like, hey, I'm gonna buy it, you know. But I'm pretty sure this was probably one of these bikes that was on recall, and they probably had it in the bike at the shop for all these years, and it's like, hey, we got all these bikes here, let's just liquidate them, not knowing, you know, they must have forgot the reason, or maybe they knew the reason, they didn't even care. But so I contacted Fox. I gave them my paperwork, man. They got this fork. I shipped it out on Friday. They got it on a Tuesday, and I got it that same week that they finished it. I think the turnaround was a day, because they got it on Tuesday, and by Wednesday they had shipped it out. So, and they gave me a sticker pack. Man, that's a good company, man. Zoki, but supposedly, I haven't been in the game for a while. But supposedly, Fox bought them out, so now Fox owns that brand. I want to see what they're gonna do. But I used to love Marzocchi, man. The customer service was good as well. And their forks, like I never had an issue with them. So I was like, man, RockShox, Manitou, I want nothing to do with them. So I don't trust those brands. I don't trust them. But yeah, I mean, like their customer service is amazing, man. They help me out. So I'm gonna stick with this company, you know. If I ever have an issue, if I'm gonna buy new forks or anything by Fox, I'm gonna make sure it comes to them because they stand behind their product. They help me out, and look at the bike, it looks good. So yeah, so most likely I'm gonna get rid of these tires. I'm gonna probably put like some Maxxis, the holy rollers. Like put up a street style tire on here, a street dirt tire like these Kendas. It's just too knobby for me. And yeah, and then when the time comes, these need new brake pads. I'm not gonna put them on because, like I said, I'm not gonna really be riding this bike like that. But when the time comes to get some new brake pads, I might most likely just get a new set of brakes because these are good. And I have the other Hayes in there. I mean, the other Avids in there. They're crappy, but if somebody knows how to work with them and they want them, I'll send them to you. You just gotta pay the shipping. It's free. Let me know. Because I'm not gonna be using them. And most likely these Hayes, I'll just put them in the box and they're just gonna be as a backup. But yeah, there you go. Looks clean. And you guys are into the RC cars, I don't know, I think I'm gonna make it, I wanna keep this page like my journal page. I think I'm gonna make a new page just for my bikes and my RC cars. So check me out, guys.